Jai Sri Ram. Welcome everybody. Welcome Patil ji. Welcome Mahesh ji. Welcome Vinay ji. It's a very interesting day in Karnataka election. Welcome to all the viewers. Election is changing. Karnataka, election. Everything is changing. BJP or Congress. Snake and ladder game. Know the pulse from the ground is the thing. Okay. You all are in the same party where you were yesterday. Hopefully you are. Everybody is
Yeah.
changing in Karnataka. We cannot even find who is from which party. We don't know nothing. But anyway, before going further, friends, please make sure to like the video, comment on the video, share the video as much as you can. And I am saying you last video, you all loved it, you are commenting, and some important question came for Mahesh ji, which I am going to ask. And if you have any question, it is a good time for you to ask also. Okay, please do ask. And if you are here for the first time, please make sure to subscribe the channel Bharat Mark, and also press the notification button so that anytime we go live, anytime we come out with update, you are being informed right away, so that you can come online, join us, and comment on us and become the part of the conversation. Okay, Mahesh ji, what is happening? Who is in, who is out, which party, who he belongs to?
Sir, you have coined a good word, snake and ladder. Yeah, snakes are out, but there is no ladder for them. So all those snakes which were inside the BJP, they are out, and they are thinking that they are going to damage the BJP, but the real situation is not like that. BJP is comfortably past the winning seats. They're comfortably in the majority seats. Those who are leaving the BJP at the last moment, because there are 72 new faces included in Karnataka, 72, almost 30%, 33%. So this surely disturbed a few MLAs, and the finger countable MLAs, they have left the BJP, and absolutely there is no problem. I will explain. When you ask me a question, each and everyone, maybe the Soros media, I repeat, Soros media is highlighting Shetter's joining Congress. But Shetter in Hubli Central, Hubli Dharwad Central constituency, the election happened in 2021, the local body corporation election. He was not able to bring in BJP in the corporation election. In his own constituency, many BJP candidates, they lost the election, the Congress won. So that's why he's denied the ticket. And he already contested 6 times, and he won 6 times. So BJP wants to set some precedent to the entire nation, that those who wins for 6 or 7 times, they should just say goodbye to the politics, and they should help the party in organization.
Absolutely. We'll come back to you right back. Patil ji, Mahesh ji says in Karnataka elections, snakes are out and ladders are in. What, what do you say?
Yeah. Yes. Mahesh ji can make out, is very upbeat with the cleaning up act in Hubli Dharwad. He is specifically targeting Hubli Dharwad, the central Hubli rather. Yeah जी Mahesh जी, क्या मैं सही पकड़ रहा हूँ?
Yeah, Hubli Dharwad Central Constituency. Yeah.
तो बढ़िया है. देखते हैं अब कुछ ऐसे शाम पे है जो है वो वहां से भी यहाँ आए हुए हैं. आपने उसको पाल के रखे थे, डीसीएम बना के रखे थे आपने, उसको पिछले वाले दरवाजे से घुसाए थे अपने अंदर है. तो उस समय तो वो सांप नहीं दिखे आपको, अब अचानक आपको सांप दिख रहा है. कोई नहीं, we appreciate you being very upbeat. ठीक है, तो let's get
Patil ji, let me say something. People who saw Mahesh ji's this thing stats on coastal Kannada, they commented, Mahesh ji conveniently left Puttur, where the fight is between Hindutva and BJP. They are targeting him for it.
So we'll come back to that one later, sir.
I hope 2023 है ना, मतलब 28 का इलेक्शन ऐसा हो कि this will be BJP versus हिंदुत्व, no other party. महेश जी उसी पे काम कर रहे हैं, मुझे मालूम है.
अच्छा जी. Vinay ji, what do you say? It's a nice way to put. Mahesh ji says snakes are out and ladders are in. What do you say?
No, I totally agree, because what has happened in Hubli Dharwad is very pathetic. Like I feel extremely sorry for Jagdish Shettar, who was a 6-time MLA. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he's a 6-time MLA. And he was also the former chief minister of Karnataka. BJP literally gave him the platform. Okay. And this man just overnight, and he was one of the biggest critics of Congress, of Siddaramaiah, of Rahul Gandhi, Pappu, and whoever, right? But now this man, just because of this, greed for the seat, for the power to be an MLA, to continue being an MLA, and he said in one of the interviews that he's in his 60s, and he said, I'm still young. There are people in 70s and 80s who are contesting, so why should I be left out? So that is the greed that actually takes over human beings, and it's unfortunate that Jagdish Shettar resigned. But I'm glad, these are the little, the people who actually are going to actually harm the BJP than actually influence the voters.
Yeah. Tomorrow, when they want to break Congress, they will be the one who will come back with some MLAs.
No, I'm sure these people will be again turning back and coming back to Congress. I mean, like it was just like within 5 seconds, the B form was already ready for Jagdish Shettar, and when DKC, as soon as he was inducted into Congress, he said, "Here's the B form, Mr. Jagdish Shettar. You can contest from Hubli Dharwad."
You think that will have a huge impact? The guy who is contesting from Hubli Dharwad area, he is saying Jagdish Shettar is my guru, and it is a fight between guru and shishya.
Yeah, as per Mr. Mahesh Tenginkai, the candidate is the General Secretary of BJP Karnataka. He has traveled all over Karnataka and tried to build a party. He has contributed from last 20-25 years, and he knows as much as Jagdish Shettar knows. And the election, especially in the Muslim-dominated areas like Hubli, Mangalore, and all, it is between the nationalism and anti-nationalism. So there is nothing to do with the candidates. And I want to remind your viewers here, there are 10 people who have applied for the seat in Congress from this particular constituency. So these people need to be watched in coming days. They don't welcome a person suddenly to their party so easily. They have paid 2 lakh rupees each. They spent a lot of money from last 2-3 months. So they need to be watched. And I will assure you people, from the ground report there, from the report from the Karyakartas, from the report from the media people, Jagdish Shettar is losing the election with a huge margin.
Mahesh,
So,
for 2 lakh rupees,
yes,
you don't even get councillor seat. MLA seat
Little bit
is
volume
close.
more, Vinayji. Volume more. Yeah. What do you say, Vinayji?
I said MLA seat is more than 2 crores. 2 lakhs, though, you can't even get block.
No. I'm not talking about that one. The application fees of Congress, I'm telling. The Congress has collected 2 lakh rupees from each applicant. So there are more than 10 people who have paid 2 lakh rupees for application fees. So they were waiting for their turn. Suddenly someone gets into the Congress and snatches their opportunity. It's not going to be so easy for Jagdish Shettar in Hubli Dharwad constituency. There's a different story we'll come to know in next 2-3 days. If Jagdish Shettar 1 goes in, 10 comes out. That is the scenario in Hubli Dharwad constituency. So whatever the media are spreading now, ex-CM, let me remind, he was an ex-CM for 12 months or 13 months, not more than that. He was the third option as a CM. His father served the party for a huge term, and he has developed the party. There is no doubt. We have all the respect for his family, and his brother, Jagdish Shettar's brother, Pradeep Shettar, is still with the BJP. Of the same father's son, is still with the BJP. So he cannot claim the father's contribution also. So I request the viewers through your channel, please don't worry about Hubli Dharwad Central. It is as safe as Shikaripura.
Okay. Anyway, Patilji, he is a tall Lingayat leader, says Congress. If he says all the Lingayats will vote, says Congress. Now, there is a huge loss for BJP for losing such a tall Lingayat leader, says all the media. What do you say? आप क्या बोलते हैं इसके बारे में?
देखिए, लिंगायत इश्यू फॉर कांग्रेस इज फायरबॉल. एक बार उन्होंने छेड़ने की कोशिश करी थी सिद्धारामैया ने, 2018 की बात है या 19 की बात है. They got slapped nicely. They tried to divide the whole Lingayat community, Veerashaiva, this and that. उस समय क्या हुआ? यही तो हुआ. उससे अगर उनको सबक नहीं मिली और अभी भी छेड़खानी करते जाएंगे लिंगायत के साथ, इस बार इनको मेरे ख्याल से नंगा होना पड़ेगा. अंडरवेयर में खो जाएंगे ये लोग, मेरे ख्याल, ये मेरा रीडिंग है. उनको जितना दूर इस पॉलिटिक्स, कास्ट पॉलिटिक्स से दूर रहे, अच्छी बात है, क्योंकि अब उतनी ही वजन से सब लोग, पब्लिक उनसे पूछ रही है कि भाई आपका जो दलित मुखंड है, जो 2018 की जो इलेक्शन में अखंड श्रीनिवास मूर्ति जो 80,000 डिफरेंस से, मतलब कर्नाटक के इलेक्शन में हाईएस्ट मार्जिन से उन्होंने जीता था, दलित कैंडिडेट अखंड श्रीनिवास मूर्ति, पुलकेशी नगर से, जो शिवाजी नगर के बेंगलोर में, उसको आपने टिकट नहीं दिया, बल्कि आपने स्टेटमेंट भी दे दिया कि भाई उसको जाने दो. आप कास्ट की बात करते हो, अब तक आप कहते आ रहे थे कि भाई हम लोग दलित के लिए काम करेंगे, माइनॉरिटीज के लिए काम करेंगे, हम जाति निष्ठुर है, ये है वो है. अब अचानक लिंगायत कहाँ से आ गया आपको रातों रात? सो मेरा रीडिंग है, ये वाला लिंगायत इशू है, ये इनको कांग्रेस के लिए लायबिलिटी बनेगा.
Absolutely. Vinay ji, you know what is surprising today was Jagdish Shettar slamming BJP for giving 2% quota for Lingayat more. You know, he says, how the heck you can do it? You stole it from Muslims and gave it to Lingayat and the other community, and it's very, very wrong. He's slamming them for it. Will it affect him? Help him?
You know, the funny thing is BJP is a party of ideologies, okay? And when people are inside BJP, they actually, they follow their ideology. They follow everything that BJP is kind of stands for. Now, when they quit BJP and move on to Congress, they talk the Congress language, because Congress is appeasement politics, nothing but appeasement politics. They've basically, since the independence, the only thing that Congress has done is appeasement, and that is the reason today they have 50 odd parliamentarian seats, right? Parliamentary seats. So, and it's now getting decimated in many states and in the country as well at the national level. So this is the unfortunate part. And Jagdish Shettar, because the moment he got inducted into the Congress, obviously he has to speak their language.
Come on.
You leave your ideologies behind.
Vinay ji, be fair. Okay, Himanta Biswa Sarma did the same thing. After he came here, he became a Hindu mascot. You know, Jyotiraj Scindia did the same thing. Everybody has to bark when they put the dog costume.
That is right. That is exactly what I'm saying, because everybody, when they quit the party, they have to follow the norms of those party, of that particular party, not their own ideologies. Jagdish Shettar, 6 times MLA, is like, he's a principled, was a principled person, and he followed the ideology. Now he's talking about, Lingayat votes going to, Lingayat reservation going to the Muslims and stuff like that. Guess what that is going to do? He's going to divide the Lingayat votes, and actually it's going to hurt him more than influence the voters.
Okay, just a quick 30 seconds, both of you. 30 seconds. Will this statement of Jagdish Shettar will hurt him or help him? PV Patil ji, aap kya bol rahe hain?
Sir, I just want to interfere your two statements when you made the tall Lingayat leader, tall. So these tall Lingayat leaders were with us in 2013 when Yediyurappa left the party, and these tall Lingayat leaders were able to get only 44 seats for BJP. These Sawadis, these Shettars, and for that matter, so many tall leaders were there with us. They were not able to do any contribution to the party. Now, the big person, the real tallest person, BS Yediyurappa is with BJP. Don't worry about this. These people, if they win their own seat, it will be a miracle. And about Jagdish Shettar's statement, it's funny. He was a part of the cabinet which passed that decision. So it's very funny he's talking now. The sensible people of Karnataka or Hubli South, Hubli Dharwad Central constituency will ask this question to him.
Do you think this will hurt him or help him, this statement, what he gave now?
He has to appease the Muslim voters in his constituency. So he has to talk like that. But constitutionally, even if they challenge it in the Supreme Court, it is going to fail. There cannot be a reservation on the basis of religion. Muslim is a religion, it's not a caste.
Absolutely. Patil ji, it will help him, hurt him, 30 seconds.
Definitely, उसमें कोई सवाल ही नहीं है. It's going to dump him. He will lose big time. Just want to add a little bit more to what Mahesh just said. Hubli was another place where after Mangalore and Udupi, during the hijab Galata, the violence took place against the police in front of the police station. So people are very sensitive. और आज के जो इन्होंने स्टेटमेंट दे रखा है उससे तो जो बीच में खड़े रखे थे फेल सिटर्स उनको सीधा सीधा समझ में आ गया कि भाई करना क्या है मुझे May 10 तारीख. So it's going to hit him big time. There is no question. I'm sorry to differ with Vinay ji. There is no division of Lingayat votes in Hubli. After especially today's statement, it's completely consolidated on one side. And it's a liability.
You will talk like that. I was surprised because how will you poke in the eyes of your own vote bank, right? Maybe he thought he will get the Muslim votes like Mahesh ji says. I don't know. But anyway, Mahesh ji, now let's come to your point, okay? Puttur, you left, people say, because you were favoring BJP. It's a fight between BJP and Hindutva, real Hindutva, they say. What do you say about that? In
Sir, there cannot be 100% perfect work from elders. There are some loopholes. But why I given a positive chance for BJP there is a rebel candidate for Congress also in the form of JDS. SDPA is already circulating the picture of the Congress candidate in RSS uniform and the photo with the Modi ji. So they say in the social media particularly that if you vote for Congress also, if you vote for BJP also, if you are vote for JDS also, we are voting for a Sanghi. So we will triple SDPA. The 20,000, 22,000 votes of Puttur constituency of Muslims, it also gets divided. And this time, still the story of nomination is not over yet. There may be something last minute efforts to neutralize Arunji. He's a close friend of mine and he's a very powerful leader, very powerful Hindutva activist. He's a foot soldier of Hindutva. We work together. And he has also put hold over the constituency. But for the larger cause, he will agree to become neutral. I'm very sure about it. So he himself declared that even if I win, I'm a BJP person. I'm not any other person. So that's why I included it into the BJP.
Okay. Let's see what people talk about what you said. Okay. But anyway, now the question is, how strong is Yedurappa's son? Can he swing the pendulum? Can he do that? Is he as powerful as
the question is to me or someone else?
Or he's just like a Pappu boy who is son of so and so?
So who should take the question? Me?
Yeah.
There's a track record of Vijayendra. We can see almost a same leadership of Yedurappa in Vijayendra. He's a humble person and he mingles with everyone and he has come up with so many social works when there was corona and all. And he was able to win the by-elections for BJP. We should remember the KR Pete, the Mandya, where we didn't even add a single Grama Panchayat, sir. I'm talking about 400 votes. We didn't even add a single Gram Panchayat member. And he entered into the den and made sure that first time in the history, BJP got one seat in the hotbed of Gaudas, Okaligas. So he has a talent. There is one more Shira constituency. There also we were in 4th or 5th place. He made the candidate to win. So wherever he goes, He has ability to pull the crowd, and more than a Lingayat leader, he has become a mass leader now. There is no doubt about it. But he is restricted to Shikaripura now. But I think the new timetable, he is trying to campaign in a few areas near central Karnataka, and even in old Mysore, and even in Mumbai, Mysore. So yeah, BJP has a future, and he too has a future in BJP.
Absolutely. Nalin, Patil ji, आप कैसा देख रहे हैं? Vijayendra reached Praveen when Praveen was murdered, Bajrang Dal ka. You know, he reached before Nalin reached there. You know, for whom he worked, Praveen worked basically. You know, he reached there and he gave compensation already to the Praveen's family. You know, there was some connect, like the people were calm after seeing him a little bit. How do you see him? Will he have an impact? Because last election also he worked, I guess, right? Fully from the back, behind the screen, he worked on the last election. आप क्या देख रहे हैं इनका?
मुझे लगता है there is lot of similarities जो SR बम्मई साहब के और उनके बेटे बम्मई साहब के बीच में जो थे, the domain knowledge that he brings because his father was CM, so that the whole machinery, the understanding of the whole machinery कि कौन कैसे काम कर सकता है, क्या करनी चाहिए, क्या नहीं करनी चाहिए, because those days of being a fighter is over. You have to, within the circumstances that we have, unlike Yadurappa who went in cycle and those things, आज के दौर में हम कर नहीं सकते हैं. अब रामनगर में वो कुमार स्वामी का बेटा बंद करने गया था ना, वो हाईवे एक्सप्रेसवे, वैसे नहीं होगा. It is an anarchy. See, these days you cannot do those things. But Raghavendra, the best part of Raghavendra is that he works at ground level and keeps it as close to the ground as possible. अभी आपको ये जब से ये केआर पेटे का इलेक्शन हुआ, बाइपोल जो अभी महेश जी बता रहे थे, उसके बारे में, सिरा के बारे में, और जो प्रवीण नट्टारू के मर्डर के बारे में, विजेंद्र के बारे में आपको सुनने को मिल रहा है. बट ही इज बीन proactively active on the field because of the entire knowledge that he gets it from his father as a CM son rather. So that way he is connected to the ground. तो मुझे लगता है he will be the future Basavaraj Bommai wherever he is. This is my reading.
Because last election he was credited, the victory was credited to him as a person behind the screen who really took charge of the election. You know.
और जहां तक उसके शिकारीपुर का जो बात है, वो आसानी से जीत जाएगा. Not necessarily of his caliber or his father's caliber, because Shikaripura is like, you know, Bhadra Kote, or the fort of BJP.
No, the bigger election. I am not talking about the bypoll. I am talking about the Karnataka bigger election. Yeah, no, you know. But anyway, now let's talk about the very interesting concept of police versus chore, Vinay ji. Police versus chore. A lot of funny things are happening in Karnataka.
Chamarajpeta is talking about.
Bhaskar Rao is a former commissioner of police of Bangalore City, an Indian police service officer, a very well-known officer, pretty astute and strict officer. So this man is contesting against a criminal. I can say that. Zamir Ahmad. He's got quite. What's that?
He is contesting against Arvind Kejriwal. Who is the chore?
No. Zamir Ahmad. Zamir Ahmad is a chore from the Congress, and this guy has got several FIRs against him, and so he is contesting on Congress ticket in the Chamarajpet constituency in Bangalore. Chamarajpet constituency is a kind of a mixed demography, and it's basically it's got a pretty significant Muslim population, and I think you must have heard of the Chamarajpet Eidgah.
Right.
Not Eidgah.
Eidgah.
Yeah, please correct your words. The public ground. near the mosque, Eidgah mosque.
Erstwhile Eidgah and current revenue land.
So, but formerly known as Eidgah, in
No,
Chamraj.
within themselves, on no records it was known as Eidgah,
Right.
but it is near the mosque. That's it.
I understand because I'm from Bangalore and I grew up in in that area, and so I know that area very well actually. So they asked for permission to use it for Diwali, I think, right? Diwali or Ganesha
No,
festival.
Ganesh Pandal.
Yeah. So for that, but it was not, the courts actually decided against. And so anyways, so that's the story about Chamrajpet. And Zamir Ahmad has got a huge influence there because he's I don't know what he has done, but anyways, he's got a huge influence in that area now. So it'll be a very interesting contest. And Bhaskar Rao is he's a former Aam Aadmi Party guy. He joined Aam Aadmi Party. I think he was there for about 6 months, maybe, and then he decided that's not the party for him, and he
along with Captain Gopinath, I guess,
he shifted
in that time.
Yeah. So Bhaskar Rao is pretty new to politics, but I think he is well known in the city as the Commissioner of Police, and he has done quite a bit of stuff. So it'll be an interesting contest.
Wow. Okay. Now let's come here. The seats of Sitaramaya and
No,
Shivakumar.
I just want to add few things to that.
Yes.
The chore police definition. The same police who caught the chores of Zamir Ahmad during the DJLE and KJLE riot. So he has not shown any mercy on those rioters. The rioters who tried to put the police station into fire. So he has caught all the disciples of this chore. And this person who is from Kerala, he's not from Karnataka, he's from Kerala, and his original the job was smuggling the cars.
Wow.
And dismantling the stolen cars. So Congress gave him all the support, and he's a MLA now, and he was a minister also. So adding to the points of that disputed land, the government land, it was at the end they decided. So court was not able to decide anything because of the lack of the documents. So temporarily they say you have to maintain the status quo. So this time we are going to do the puja there. There is no doubt about it. And more than that, these chores. There is one more chore. I don't want to say his name now. They used to bring 10 to 20,000 people from Kerala, and they used to vote here. But this time the Aadhaar and voter ID is linked. Bangalore city is going to give entirely the different result.
Wow. Okay.
So-
Yeah.
so-
You
so
want to
मैं-
add
मैं-
anything on police and chore?
नहीं महेश जी से मैं पूछना चाहूंगा, विनय जी से भी, अब वो चोर जीतेगा या पुलिस?
Of course, police is going to win. It is Modi era.
Police jeetenge. I think he'll.
So,
yeah.
so he is the Atiq Ahmad of Karnataka, is it? Atiq Ahmad.
I think DK Shivakumar.
I don't think he's that bad, but he's got pretty good clout. He's
Petty chore. He is a petty chore. Car
petty
chore.
chore. Yeah.
Okay.
See, he is
DK
located. See,
Shivakumar.
Chamarajapeta is a area where it is the entire business is run by only two communities, Mohammedans and Marathis. Okay, and everything is in cash. So you can understand the dynamics there. और वो कहीं आ ही नहीं सकता, हमेशा वहाँ चोरी आएंगे, या ये पहली बार है चोर वर्सेस पुलिस का गेम जो चल रहा है. मुझे तो लगता है कि I'm very not confident, but neck to neck fight है इस बार. I'm not too confident at
What
this
do you
stage.
say? Uh-huh.
अभी तो neck to neck चल रहा है, because Bhaskar Rao, all said and done, not a typical IPS guy. He doesn't have that aggressiveness. He doesn't have that winning streak. वो बस ex IPS है, अच्छा उसका records है. He was not corrupt, docile kind of a fellow. Plus he brings little baggage from Aam Aadmi Party. So people don't know much about him. You need little stern assertiveness in those areas. वो अभी थोड़ा सा lack कर रहा है. देखेंगे. Yes.
Do you agree, Mahesh ji?
No,
It's a 50-50
he is partially right, but Bhaskar Rao ji is not, so naive about the politics. he knows the politics well. That's why he has chosen. He had a lot of chances. He could have chosen Chikkapete, and there are other constituencies also where the Brahmins are dominating. But he has chosen this one, and he has left the Aam Aadmi Party. And it happened me to meet him once after he left the Aam Aadmi Party. He told he got scared of Manish Sisodia's scam. He has faced so many thieves, so many robbers, but the way Manish Sisodia made this scam, he didn't even imagine his wildest dream. So he got scared and left the Aam Aadmi Party because those people are more dangerous than the dacoits. This is exactly what you are. Yes.
Why didn't Kejriwal and Owaisi come yet? Who can
Sir, I
answer?
think they are going to do their entry in next, maybe the independent candidate they are going to support. Kejriwal failed to enter into Karnataka because Kannadigas are not stupid.
Oh,
So
They'll
we
come to
Kannadigas are
add
not
dash
stupid.
of lemon.
what do you
So
say?
he,
At the end, they will come to add dash of lemon.
Yeah, definitely. And he's a national party, so he is supposed to come now. You know,
I
otherwise
hope
it will be
he's outside till Karnataka elections are over.
elections,
He will
oh
be
yeah. Yeah.
Batak we have.
yeah, he should not go inside, right? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, see this massive function, done by Rahul Gandhi himself. Now in Kolar, he said BJP is against OBC. I am not. BJP is the chore. I am not. And he's drumming the drum for Shiv Kumar and Sitaramaya. So they will make the cut. What do you think, Vinayji?
This is which one are we talking about again?
Kolar.
DK Shivakumar and
Kolar rally is talking about.
Okay, so Kolar is a kind of a mixed baggage here because of the way the candidates have lined up, and I'm not very familiar with the Kolar constituency. I'm just kind of so who are the candidates?
No, I'm
again?
asking how is DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah constituency looking like?
Oh my God, yeah. So I think I want to go back to one of the
Both are contesting in only one seat right now, right?
Yeah, both are contesting in one. So I'm very familiar with so Siddaramaiah's original constituency or previous constituency was Badami. Now he's contesting from Varuna. Okay, so we were just talking about Yadiyurappa's son. Apparently, he's got a very strong bunch of supporters, and these supporters actually wanted him to contest against Siddaramaiah. But the BJP leadership said no, and also the father, who is also part of the parliamentary committee, said no. So that's why he's contesting, I think, from Shikaripur, right?
Shimoga, I guess.
Shikaripur.
His dad's constituency, yeah.
Yeah. So Varuna is Siddaramaiah is pitted against, what is it? The Somanna, I believe.
Yeah,
Somanna, correct? So and Somanna has got a very, very good reputation, and he's a strong leader, and I think Varuna is going to be it'll be a pretty much a demise for Siddaramaiah. So, but Kanakapura, I strongly think Siddaramaiah is going to lose in Varuna. But Kanakapura, I'm going to be very neutral here, because Kanakapura, yesterday I was watching a segment on TV, and although DK Shivakumar has got an extremely bad reputation, corrupt politician, and everything you can and he's a rowdy. He was he was I think he's from RC College of Commerce, and RC College of Commerce, if you know, in Bangalore, is the kind of the nurturing grounds for rowdies. So DK Shivakumar is pitted against.
Mahesh is from there only. Mahesh is laughing.
Yeah, Kanakapura is R. Ashok is contesting against him. R. Ashok is a very senior leader in the BJP. He's a minister. However, and both are Gaudas, but the issue there is Kanakapura has got a very, very, very strong, thing for DK Shivakumar. So I think R. Ashok is going to be a challenge for him to win that constituency.
But Patilji, I was watching at an interview in one of the channels in Varuna, and the guys, they say don't even talk about Sitaramaya name. They don't take it without removing their sandals. That much respect they have for him. They say Sitaramaya is like a god for me. You know what it is? It is Raj size, channel. So what do you say about that?
You're talking about
You know the channel, right? That got
Rajdeep Sardev Sai.
that got slapped for the fake news.
No, Siddaramaiah has his huge fan following. उसमें कोई शक ही नहीं है. अब इस बार बात उसके नहीं है about caste or anything. This time it is Congress versus Congress for Siddaramaiah, because Siddaramaiah, this is the last election. His son anyway has been now officially out. He lost it, the constituency. And for Siddaramaiah, he knows the fate very well in Mysore. So इसीलिए तो वो कोलार का मांग रहे थे, दे नहीं पा रहे. So there is a huge lobby within Congress, right from Kolar to Mysore. There is a huge lobby. Forget the rest of the Karnataka. Just between Kolar, Bangalore, and Mysore, just three districts, the huge Congress lobby will ensure that Siddaramaiah is defeated. He doesn't need Somanna or BJP or anything.
DK Shivkumar lobby will make sure DK Shivkumar का जो भी हैं, they will fight because अगर सीतारामैया जीत गया और कांग्रेस भी जीत गए तो सीतारामैया का सीएम होने का मौका ज्यादा हो जाएगा. अगर सीतारामैया हार गए तो DK Shivkumar become unquestionable leader.
No, this is about sacrificing Siddaramaiah once and for all, because the amount of animosity Muniyappa of Kolar carries, the amount of enmity DK Shivkumar has on Siddaramaiah, these two things are lethal combination which will kill him within Congress. He's not a threat for CM because Congress know very well they will not get majority. Harsh trading will happen, this will happen, that will happen, but they just want to finish him off politically. What he has done to Parmeshwara in Tumkuru, he stopped him from becoming a CM. This same fate will happen to him.
Wow. Maheshji, Jagannathan Kappu Rao is asking, what is the status of PMLA case against DKS?
Sir, repeat please.
You can cover that when you are covering about these two constituencies.
As Patilji said rightly, he is going to pay back. It's a payback time for Parameshwarji, DK Shivkumar, whom he kept out from the cabinet for good 3 years in 2013, and even Kharge ji also waiting for give the same pay from the same coin. So in Varuna, which is near to Chamundeshwari, adjacent to Chamundeshwari, where he lost by 30,000 votes in the last election, luckily won in Badami with mere 1,500 votes. This time, Siddaramaiah has a very, very, very tough time. Somana is a very strong candidate because he has a very close relation.
But one second. But the channel was showing that people don't even wear the sandals when they say his name. Is that fake news, you think?
There are few villages. The entire constituency is not of one village. There are more than 2 lakh voters in that constituency. But the normal, now you can see Siddaramaiah has become very modest. He stopped giving statements. Even in the functions, he behaves very modestly. So he almost got threatened. Okaligas are going to vote against him. Dalits are going to vote against him. Lingais are going to vote against him. Only a bit of OBC votes, and I'm sure he's no more in Congress and he's no more in the Karnataka politics. That's what everyone wants. They have pushed him into the Chakrayuva and they denied him the second seat. So he will not be there in the assembly. It's assembly tenure is over. Now coming to DKC. We used to fight with the F-16 of Pakistan with the MiG-21, but this time we have changed it. We brought S-400. So S-400 is that. Yeah, we are not going to win it in a single state, but of course we are going to destabilize this base. It is like what we did in Amethi against Rahul. The next time, of course, DKC, if he is capable of contesting the election in 2028, I don't think he will be a legally capable candidate to contest the election because he will be inside the jail after the elections. Even if he is capable, next time BJP is going to win in 2028. 2023 is 40-60. It's in favor of DK Shikumar.
DK Shikumar will win, you think?
Yeah, it's in favor of DK Shikumar as of now. But there will be a strong contest. He cannot do the booth capturing. He cannot do the rowdyism there. And the people will, now the voters and BJP Karyakartas, first time Amit Shah did a very good job. And I want to press here, Amit Shah appointed 2 people to watch these 2 people also. I don't have any shame to tell this one. Amit Shah appointed 2 personal people to watch the election of these 2 constituencies. So nobody can do the internal settlements. They have to fight them out.
Sure. Can you address Jagannath and Kapu's question? What is the status of PMLA case against DKS? Will that have any impact?
DK, yeah, I already told this one. After the elections, if he still roams free, then he is going to lose in 2028. This money laundering case is not a small case. He is under FERA also. And one thing I have to raise here, almost all people stopped the agriculture. Even Supriya Sule also not getting agriculture income. DKC stopped getting agriculture income. Sharad Pawar stopped getting agriculture income. Even the people in Punjab, they all stopped getting agriculture income. It was there till 2014. Now 2019, in fact 2018, they used to get a crores of agriculture income, but everyone stopped now. They are not growing, they are not showing anything in their field now. So this is the indirect reflection of what is going to happen next.
Absolutely. Vinayji, DK Shivakumar donated 13-acre lands to make the huge Jesus statue. So will he get Christian vote in a big way? Will that help him?
He, like I said, right, DK Shivakumar has got a strong influence in that area. And if you watch that interview that was done yesterday in that area in Kanakapura, a lot of people, regardless of religion, are in favor of DK Shivakumar. I mean, especially he's got a strong Wakaliga base. And in addition, yes, Christians and Muslims as well have given him the support in the past, and likely they'll continue to support him this year. And in fact, I was very surprised to hear that DK Shivakumar, I mean, this is coming from the constituents in the assembly, right? They're saying that he has done a lot of work in the area. He has done a lot of development work in the area, and this kind of surprises me. Apparently, Kanakapura is mainly in a geographical area where there are a lot of hills and rocks and and things like that. So it's kind of difficult for to put up roads and put up all the other development activities. But despite that, apparently he has done a lot of work there, and this kind of surprises me. And this is why the electorate there have a lot of faith in him, and they want to continue providing him his support, their support.
Absolutely. And let's come to the end of it. Patilji, no, we didn't talk about one man. Okay, let's talk about him. You know who I am talking about. You know, what is this man doing and what is he up to? The man on the right side.
Yes. So
he is very sad. You never spoke about him. He is very sad. You can see it. He is going to cry like he did after stepping down.
आपने चुन करके फोटो ढूंढ धांड करके निकल करके डाला है, मुझे समझ में आ रहा है. He is not that sad. He is very happy because he knows his modus operandi very clearly. कल तक की बात है, अभी हंग असेंबली होने वाला है. कल का क्या होगा नहीं पता, बट ही इज राइडिंग ऑन दिस सिंपल फार्मूला कि यार किंग मेकर तो मैं हूँ, किंग मेकर भी मैं हूँ और असली में किंग भी मैं ही बनूंगा. So this is the standard tactic that he's been doing it last 3 elections. वो करते आ रहा है. So with that guarantee he's going on. But this time he also knows internally, because of that rift for the Hassan seat between him and his brother, which is now a public spat. खुलेआम झगड़ा हो रही थी till yesterday. So now the problem is, you have a solid candidate in Chatpatna. You have Dr. Ashwath Narayana, who is doubling up in Malleshwaram also. For all we know, Dr. Ashwath Narayana may lose Chatpatna. But Kumaraswamy want to show, I won by 2x margin, 3x margin, this, that. Plus, Monday is still, he has not digested the insult or the loss his son had against Sumalata. तो वो भी उसके दिमाग में चल रहा है कि क्या मैं मंडे में खड़े हो जाऊं या चनपटने के लिए हो जाऊं. But all in all, JDS also will get hit very badly this time. Kumaraswamy, of course, he will win. Many of his, the old Mysore regions will win. But I don't think that kingmaker wala times will ever come back to him again, ever.
Absolutely. Now we are going to have 1 minute each. Mahesh ji, last question. Okay, that is which party got which snake out? Which party got which ladder in?
Yeah, I forgot to answer the. Yes, sir. I forgotten to answer Patilji's question that you invited all these snakes. Yes, we didn't know when it came in the groups. We didn't know that Samadhi was that snake which has a poison. We thought it is a Nagara snake, the cobra, which we put milk, which we worship. So all these snakes are out. We knew this one before. One day BJP is going to get cleared, and those who have
which
come.
ladder you got? Talk to me about ladder.
The ladder is development.
Developing.
The ladder is Hindutva.
Acha.
So the ladder is BSV Yediyurappa, who has already started roaming in entire Karnataka. Ladder is the campaigning of Modi. The ladder is campaigning of Yogi ji. And one more ladder is the guy who came to Kolar and gave the speeches. His speeches is going to help us a lot. Rahul Gandhi. So these things are going to help BJP, and I'm very sure there is no doubt about crossing the simple majority. There's no doubt about crossing the simple majority. I have sent you one video. I thought you'll play it. It is a procession happened in Old Mysore region, which is a stronghold of JDS and Congress, for the nomination of Gundlupete MLA. CSN Niranjan, more than 20,000 people for the nomination. It's not only in Old Mysore, even in coastal Karnataka, even in Assam, the Pritam Gowda. For the nomination itself, we can see a procession of 20,000-25,000 people, and Congress is just scared. They are not even able to gather 2,000-3,000 people for the nomination. So I assure all your viewers and your panelists, just don't worry. It is just like another election like Gujarat. There is a surprise. We may touch a very bigger margin, very bigger number.
Absolutely. Patil ji, which snakes are out, which ladders are in?
सांप के बारे में काफी कुछ हमने बता दिया है. अब जहां तक लैडर की बात है,
both the parties, in both the parties.
Both the parties. I think all the snakes went to Congress, and the ladders that came to BJP, such as Dr. Sudhakar, a very solid professional, very strong clout in Chikkaballapura. That is also going to have a ripple effect in the Dollaballapura and
Kolar. Two to three districts. I agree with you. Yeah.
So Kolar, the Vartur Prakash will win hands down. Siddaramaiah भाग गया वहां से, ठीक है ना, उसका कैंडिडेचर का नाम सुन के ही भाग गया वहां से, ठीक है. तो कोलार, दोड्डाबल्लापुरा, चिक्काबल्लापुरा is hands down win for BJP because of one ladder BJP got from Congress in the last 2019. 2019 में जो आए थे ना 17 लोग कांग्रेस और जेडीएस से, 15 लोग आए थे कांग्रेस से और 3 लोग आए
70, yeah.
थे। Yes. So out of them,
And
I
how
think
about Sumalata?
Sumalata right now outside support. Essentially, she is a BJP lady. She will probably contest 2024 Lok Sabha, which is what is needed for BJP. BJP don't want to leverage her right now, except for her remote support, not as a candidate. Yes.
Achha. Which snakes are out and which ladder is in? Vinayji.
Dilipanji.
I think for example, in Mandya, Sumalata is a huge influence on the voters because her husband, late Ambarish, was a superstar in Karnataka and has a huge influence on the voters and extremely philanthropist guy. I have met Ambarish personally and I know him personally. I knew him personally. And extremely philanthropist guy. He is, I went to his house one time and the guy was just, and same Sumalata as well. I met her as well. And very, very good people, right? And likewise, they, nobody comes to their house and ever goes empty handed. That's the kind of reception that Ambarish, yes, he had certain bad habits. Yes, he was an alcoholic and all that stuff. But personally, he was a great guy, and that's going to have a huge influence on Sumalata in Mandya. So JDS is going to lose some grounds there. And of course, many of the people who defected in 2017, not 2017, sorry, 2019.
19.
So these people who defected from Congress to BJP, for example, in Bhairati, Basavaraj, those kind of people, right? They have a huge influence on the voters, and now they're part of BJP, and of course there'll be a fantastic swing for the BJP in favor of the BJP, and most recently there was even someone from JDS who jumped to BJP from Arakalgud constituency. Ramaswamy is the candidate.
Shivrame Gowda.
No, I'm talking about A.T. Ramaswamy.
It's Arakalgud, not Arasikere. Yeah, you're right, sir.
Arakalgud. A.T. Ramaswamy, four-time JDS MLA. And this man is called Mr. Clean. In politics, you never hear about Mr. Clean. So this person is called Mr. Clean because he's one of those kind of guys, and I'm was surprised that he was in the wrong party. So these are the kind of people who are going to have a huge influence on the voters, and of course the one of the biggest campaigners for BJP, Mr. Pappu, is going to be entering Karnataka, and that's going to swing votes, in whose favor.
Absolutely. I said it's a last question, but one last question. Okay, we are done with this. Just a minute. The impact of superstar. When you are talking about a superstar, the impact of superstar Kicha Sudeep and also Kantara's actor and director Rishabh Shetty. Can you please cover that in a minute, basically? How much impact this is going to have?
No, I mean, let me start off.
I am Maheshi. I'm also hearing KGF 2 person may end up supporting.
Sir, Kicha Sudeep or Rishabh Shetty, and plus you have to include Pawan Kalyan, who is coming to campaign in the Hyderabad Karnataka region. So these things are going to pile up the votes for BJP because the youngsters, the new voters, they're very fond of these film personalities, and they're going to attract the crowd. When the crowd gets attracted, they will get the message clear that what Modi did and what Karnataka government did, what is a double engine sarkar. So of course they are going to cast their first vote to BJP. So this is going to get us 5 to 10% of a cream voters, the first time voters.
Absolutely. Patilji, 1 minute. Impact of these superstars.
So superstars, there are two more superstars, which I think one of you mentioned, Rakib Bhai and the boss. Rakib Bhai is the KGF guy, Yash, and the boss is the Darshan Tugdipa or whatever. So these two guys are like Manas Putra of Ambarish, Sumalata now. They virtually, single-handedly ensured that Sumalata won the last Lok Sabha elections, and they called themselves in the public that she's their mother. So whoever the candidate, irrespective of who the candidate is, now that Sumalata is officially supporting BJP, they will invariably support or campaign for BJP candidate. Invariably. So that the whole Mysore ilakha, from Kolar to Mysuru, Chamarajapete, Gundlupete, Vagara, the KR-Pete and all that, there is a huge swing possibly for BJP. Yes.
Wow. Vinayji, your last word on this.
Yeah, so don't just talk about BJP star campaigners. I mean, Nikhil is one of the star campaigners for JDS. He's a superstar. He has had not had one hit in his name in Karnataka, in Kannada, but he's supposed to be a superstar. He believes he's a superstar. His father believes he's a superstar. And of course, in Congress, I'm not sure who is the superstar there. Oh yeah, Shatrughan Sinha. So I'm not even sure if he's going to be campaigning in.
And Swara Bhaskar.
So, oh God, Swara Bhaskar. Yes, you're right.
Operator.
She's a failed
Another one lady was
actress.
working for. Another one girl was working for Rahul Gandhi social media.
Ramya.
I forgot. Ramya.
Ramesh is a
What
neutral
happened
now.
to
I
her?
don't think she's in active politics.
Yeah.
She's not coming into the campaign. Okay.
No. And
Otherwise,
then
she
of
should have
course,
kept for Congress.
BJP has got what's her name? The Kannada actress who actually supports BJP.
Shruti.
Not Shruti.
Shruti, Tara,
Tara.
Anant
There
Kumar.
you go. Tara has got a huge. I've met Tara as well, and I know her, and she's a pretty big actress. And then of course we just talked about Sudeep and Kicha Sudeep, and then Yash is not kind of he's very very close to Sumalata. He's not an open BJP campaigner, but he's going to support Sumalata, and of course he's going to be present in Mandya, and same thing with Darshan. So we've got some really good start
Mandya will
campaigners.
damage the Kumaraswamy, right? Mandya is Kumaraswamy's built.
Absolutely, it's
No, it's not that fixed. I think he's contesting from Channapatna this time. He's scared to enter Mandya.
Hassan and Mandya are his domain.
Yep.
Wow. But we are not talking about one more superstar because of the time. That is Yogi Adityanath is coming after Mitti Mein Mila Denge, that movie dialogue what he gave after Atiq Ahmad and his entire family got wiped off, and he is coming. What kind of impact it will have, and Modi ji and other some great people. But anyway, it was such a great time we had with all of you. Thank you for coming and sharing your knowledge, and it was great fun. Thank you, Mahesh ji. Appreciate it. We will hold you responsible if anything comes less than 150 as per your numbers.
Yeah, I'm ready to sit with you people on May 13th.
May 13 we will have one. Okay, we will have one on May 13 for sure. Okay. But thank you, Patil ji, and thank you, Vinay ji. Appreciate it. Thank you for the viewers. And you do comment and let us know how do you find useful. Any questions, you do mention it. We will cover it in the next episode, hopefully on Thursday or so. We will do it on Bengaluru City. Okay, who is winning Bengaluru City? We will be doing. Let's get connected. Okay, we will talk. Jai Sri Krishna. Hare Ram, Jai Sri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.